Siccness.net.
You're in the mix with the Bay Area's own DJ Hardnox. Live on the ones and twos.
Who do you think we should call? I know.
Look, because I'm African, ain't thinking I'm trafficking. My whip immaculate, extravagant. You thinking I'm playing games, I'll sink your battleship. Imagine this, they calling us kings and queens with horse and carriages. But now you just only see us push cocaine and carry derriages. Hey, think they wanna ride like us. Hey, tryna get fly like us. Hey, only for the mob I bust. Hey, only for all our trust. Brain and gunshot, and after that it'll never be the same. Death threats to my grandmama house. Niggas telling her I'm the one to blame. But fuck you, you would never know the pain. So tell Betty I'm sorry for the tears. Try to keep these thoughts out my brain. Shit just get harder every year. Hey, I'm just trying to make it out the trap, fool. I be shaving onions in the bathroom. If the rollers knocking at the front door, I'ma try to make it out the back. Ooh, tears, bloodshed, tattoos, man, that's the story of my life. Guess that's just a game of life, and you don't get to play it twice. I don't like to take advice, but I catch her looking, I'ma take your wife. Take her to the pad, let her stay the night. Hey, Khali, I want this shit forever. We keeping it lit forever. Fuck Mary Jane, make her my bitch forever. I wanna live forever. Why can't we live forever? It's MGM, no Ricky Rose, but I'm rich forever. Rich forever, rich forever. That's right, I'm rich forever. Rich forever, rich forever. We gon' get rich forever. Rich forever, rich forever. That's right, we rich forever. It's MGM, no Ricky Rose, but we rich forever. Windows tinted, smoke up the R350 with bitches in it. Knock a hoe, don't take it personal though, it's strictly business. They thirsty for me to fall off, they gon' dehydrate. Fly them birds down south when it's time to migrate. High as the crime rate, the boat got me Lamborghini low. Hop off the showroom flow and go somewhere you never been before. Ay, Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, yeah. I got over on suckers that couldn't understand the motherland. Ain't no place for play, can't keep them lines off ya. I'm too busy making crop circles from a flying saucer. You love that bitch, I'll take that bitch and fuck that bitch forever. It's MGM, no Ricky Rose, but I'm rich forever. I want this shit forever. We keeping it lit forever. Fuck Mary Jane, make her my bitch forever. I wanna live forever. Why can't we live forever? It's MGM, no Ricky Rose, but I'm rich forever. Rich forever, rich forever. That's right, I'm rich forever. Rich forever, rich forever. We gon' get rich forever. Rich forever, rich forever. That's right, we rich forever. It's MGM, no Ricky Rose, but we rich forever. We rich forever. We rich forever. We rich forever.
Siccness.net.
Just want to let y'all know we live from Legacy Studio. Come over, book your time, hit them up, 510-776-8801. That's 10545 San Pablo Avenue, Richmond, Cali. The Richness on Siccness.net. Y'all know what it is. Hosted and mixed by DJ Hardnox, presented by Playboy Freud. Big up Legacy Studio Luigi. Big up Coop. Siccness.net. Y'all know what to do. Log in. Go to YouTube. Siccnessnet. Siccness Radio. Y'all know what it is. We live every single week. That's how we do it. We got a special guest with us, Khali Hustle.
Cheer.
And, you know, he's someone that we've been trying to have on the show for a while. We've been working. There's a myth behind the man. And what I'd like to start out with, you know what I'm saying, larger than life. What I want to start out with is just for the listeners that don't know, because, you know, we have worldwide listeners, you know. Who is Khali Hustle? Bring us up to speed.
Man, Khali Hustle, man. You know, Khali Hustle is just a big-hearted individual, man. You know, I like to think of, you know, of myself as somebody who's a teacher. You know, somebody who can be influential in a positive light. You know, and also somebody who's here to represent the whole California and the struggle of being from California, which implies, you know, the whole hustle in my name. So, you know, I'm just here to rep for the Bay, man. I'm pretty sure everybody know anytime you leave California, your name is Khali. Absolutely. So, you know, I'm here to represent for you, state to state, man. Golden Gate to the Frozen State, man. You know how we rock.
Man, well, that's a big that's a big moniker to have, you know, saying name yourself after the whole state. but I know personally that you wear it well. You know,
man.
and so I just want everyone else to understand why you do wear it well, and so what my question is to you is, I've seen you have so much respect regardless of where you're at, who you're talking to, where you go, whatever. It's been, I mean, to the listeners listening, it's some that's out of this world. And this man deserves every bit of it. And so without, you don't have to get into no specifics, but I just want you to explain to the people how intricate it is to not only be real with what your art is, but real with who you are as a person. Because I believe that's what really drives you, is you just true, regardless of what aspect we're speaking of on your life.
Right. In any situation, I always say, you know, the best game you ever can have is the truth. Because once you're dealing with the truth, you never have to worry about that mask falling off, people exposing you, you know, people trying to downgrade you or downplay, because, you know, who you are will speak for itself. You know, not even only out your own mouth, but those who have been in contact with you. So, you know, I always try to leave a good taste in people's mouth, unless, you know, it's an otherwise situation. You know, resistance will be met with resistance, and any, you know, but for the most part, man, you know, I try to put out good energy, good vibes. You know, when people see me and meet me, man, when they leave, I want them to have positive things. You know, older people in my family always told me, once you're gone, only thing that would be left is a kind word to say. So, you know, I carry that with me, man, and, you know, I think, you know, I got respect for the people who respect me, man. I've done time in jail. I've seen people incarcerated have more respect than the people on the street, so I take that attitude to the streets with me, you know, and also, man, I don't feel the need to you know, wear the streets on my shoulder and you know, come out here and portray some facade, because I know niggas who really get down, man, are some of the nicest people that you could have ever met. You know what I mean? And I know some niggas who suckers and walk around with their chests out all day. So that don't really, you know, affect me, man, and I'm a big believer in being yourself, man. So, you know, I mean, and a lot of it, you know, honestly, man, I learned from my little brother too. Neff, man, Neff is a humble dude. Neff the Pharaoh, man, you know,
Big
like
shout
even
out,
watching
Neff.
him come up, man, and the way he is, and for him to remain humble throughout all of that, man, it should be a lesson not only to me at such a young age too. It should be a lesson to a lot of niggas in the game. You know what I mean? Work hard, stay humble. You know what I mean?
And speaking on, you know, that was a perfect segue. Speaking on, okay, like let's say Neff the Pharaoh, okay, we had a song that I know went crazy called Fire.
Word.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, I wanted it, man. I ain't done.
Fire, you know what I'm saying? Okay, because it was going crazy at the club, everywhere. And this is even independent of me, you know, dealing with you on a personal level. But I was playing the shit out of that record, man. Everybody was loving it. You know what I mean? Man, and so that's what kind of took me to look at who you are and what you do. And the one thing that I did come across is two things. Is that you are related, you know, to Johnny Cash, R.I.P., who is an amazing individual in himself and did tremendous things for the Bay, and a lot of people outside of where we are don't understand that. So if you don't mind, it all ties into, I believe, where you're from, Richmond, okay. It also ties into the whole music movement that we have in the Bay Area, but it's a double-edged sword. From my limited understanding, is that there was also a rift, unfortunately, within the city itself.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, my affiliation to Johnny Cash has been, you know, it's been tough, you know, kind of trying to get in some of these doors, you know, due to the fact that we affiliated with North Richmond. What's up with my know you niggas? You know, I'm talking about Chicken Strip Boys, South Smackers, you feel me? Everybody out there, man, doing their thing, man, you know, shout out my Money Gang brothers. But yeah, man, it's kind of been hard. We kind of feel as though we've been blackballed because of our affiliations, you know, because of us being affiliated with Def, being from Richmond alone, let alone, you know, and then be affiliated with the legacy of Johnny Cash and the passing of him. I feel like people are kind of timid to work with us, man. Maybe they think we a little more closed-minded than we actually are, due to the fact that we from the other side of the tracks, or, you know, my people from the other side of the tracks, you know. So, I mean, you know, it's been a struggle, man, but the real gonna shine through, man, and you know, I'm confident in that. You know, Johnny Cash was a public figure, not only for North Richmond, but the whole Richmond. I'm sure even people, so-called enemies, will tell you that. You know what I mean? So, we just want to, you know, make the legacy of somebody who was really a pioneer in this rap shit for the city and the section that I'm from, you know, live on.
And he was doing amazing things too.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
that's just something I kind of didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
I just wanted to interject, just because I don't think people outside, maybe from the East Coast, some of our Baltimore listeners, big shout out Baltimore, DJ Scratch too. Thank you for put me on all that,
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Showtime. Thank you very much. But we have a lot of listeners out there, and the thing that I think people don't really recognize also is that, and you know way more than I do, but he was on the cusp of that international. I mean that you know what I mean? The mass appeal, right? The song with Wayne. I mean,
Fat
right?
Joe, man. There's
And
a lot of things people don't
and how
know.
long after that was this man assassinated?
I mean, in his prime, they killed him in his prime. Honestly, man, a lot of people don't even know the Feeling Myself with Mac Dre remix. Cash was on that.
Yes, he was.
You know what I mean?
Man, Midnight on the Bay.
Midnight on the Bay. There's so many different, you know what I mean, songs. You know, Hey Lil Mama and
Hey
things
Lil
like that. I
Mama.
mean, these are just things that the people in the Bay may know about. But I know Cash from personal experience, being in dealings with Sony Records, and you know, my Uncle Von and everybody was saying we had the rap trucks in Richmond before people was getting flyers or anything. We was already hood celebrities, man, on the strength of Cash, man, and I owe it all to him, you know. And he inspired me, man. He gave me something to look at and something to strive for, man. When I seen I wanted to wear my shoes like Cash, I wanted to walk like Cash, talk like Cash, you know. And not only me. You know, not only me. Everybody he was the dude that everybody wanted to be, and all the women wanted to be with. You know that guy, man. So and he passed ahead of his time, man. And a lot of his music that you listen to is still relevant today, man. Some of the things that he says, man, it's ridiculous, man. It's timeless music, and that's another thing that I've always been keen on, is making timeless music. You know what I mean? Not music for the moment, but shit that's gonna live on. The lyrics and things that I say, you're gonna be able to play them 10 years from now.
And how do you do that?
I keep it real.
A lot of people keep it real though.
No.
We good. But a lot of people keep it quote unquote real. So I mean, for people that don't know, what does that mean to you though?
My definition of real is when you look in the mirror. When you check yourself, when you can correct yourself, when you can, you know, come back a better you, when you constantly working on yourself, man, and you don't have no problem with putting your flaws out there, because, you know, even as a mistake, you'll never consciously do something that's compromising to your character. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, there's a lot of people do things behind the bedroom they're ashamed of. They shouldn't have never done anything once it comes to the light. You get what I'm saying? There's people who do all kind of fake shit, fugazi shit, you know what I mean, and still claim to be a real nigga. But the question is, are you being real in the sense of the world, or are you only being real to yourself? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm more trying to be real in the sense of the world, you know, leaving lessons learned behind to my loved ones, doing things that's gonna live forever, things that I'm instilling in people that it took me a long time for. It might have even been painful for me to address within myself, but being brutally honest with the people I care about to keep them from making those mistakes, as opposed to acting like I'm always right, nothing I ever do is wrong, and I'm this big dope nigga and ain't nobody, you know what I mean, can fuck with me. Nah, you know what I mean, don't do it like I do. And not just to sound cool, but really literally don't do it how I did it, man. And I feel like, you know, it kind of, you know, real is one of them things that can be played with,
misconstrued.
You know what I mean? It can be, you know, it's different definitions, but like I said, it depends on who you're being real to. Some people claim being real is being real to, you know, oh, I'm a real nigga because I'm riding with these guns and I done shot these people I ain't never told. Some people like I'm real because I work 12-hour shifts to take care of my child. Some people be like they real, you know what I mean? So it depends on the aspect and the context that you put in the word.
Perspective.
Yeah, but you know, it's only one real to me. And that's, you know what I mean, being real all the way around the board, man. You know what I mean? Morals, everything. You feel me? That's all extremely important to me.
Well, with that, I mean, what was going through my mind is there a way that you think, because just by virtue of, as you said, you being real on wax, in person, the interview, on the video, regardless of what type of interaction fans or people that don't know about you or that do know about you have with you, you know, that's number one. But how does that lead into remedying some of the problems that you might see that can hold you back from where you're from? You know, I mean, it seems like there are a lot of obstacles as far as the rift that's within your city. I mean, I don't know if you want to touch on that, but there's a major rift in Richmond. You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's extremely separated in Richmond right now. You know, I felt as though we was getting back to a place where we was, you know, starting to kind of try to let things go, seeing as though there's a light being shined on the bay. You know, and everybody's starting to get a taste of that success. And some people are starting to venture outside of Richmond, start to see that there's more to the world than this street corner or whatever the case may be. And you know, it's a lot of foul shit being done by the police in order to kick up the drama and make shit seem as though it's one way when it's really not. You know what I mean? And shit like that. Now, whether the other side wants to address that or acknowledge that, you know, got a lot to do with whether we can come together. Got a lot to do with what you're willing to let go of in order to get what's in front of us. What you're willing to, you know what I mean? And a lot of people feel like it's on for life. But we got this new generation of people coming up, you know, funking really for no reason. They don't know none of these people that originally was involved in the funk. You feel me? And it's crazy, you know, to watch it happen and them hold themselves back and pigeonhole themselves over some shit that's really not even necessary at this point. Maybe it was at one point, but at this point, it's a time where we have an opportunity to start a new beginning and actually move forward as a city and a community, man. And it's sad to see that it can't happen or that it won't happen. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like a few level-headed brothers could be able to come together. See, Richmond, one of them cities where it can't be controlled because we don't have gangs, so it's not really no pecking order.
Very good point.
We don't have no OGs unless we can't, because the nigga gonna do what he want to do. See what I'm saying? They want that nigga here for whatever. It could be
Like the Wild Wild West.
I'm thinking in terms of the turf. And I think that nigga did this to my nigga, and I don't care who say what. When I seen him on him, you feel me? So it's like, it's hard, man, but I don't claim to be the kind of man that can save the world. I can give my opinion, you know what I mean? I can give my opinion, and then that's about it. You know, I'm gonna protect myself after that, but going forward, you know where I stood on it, you know, and I'm just one man. I can't speak for the whole city of Richmond. I can't speak for North Richmond. I can't speak for South Richmond. I can't speak for Central or Barchester Village. I can't. You know what I mean? All I can say is this is how I feel. I can't even speak for the other niggas in my crew. You know what I mean? I only can speak for me. And personally, you know what I mean? I see it as being sad. You know, because I see so much talent, so much opportunity, and so much going forward, man. It hurt me. And it pained me to see niggas, you know what I mean, still stuck in the box, man. I've done deep research, man. Not only on this shit is all planned, man. This shit was mapped out. This is how they set it up for us to happen, man. Like,
the crazy pale horse. That's
because with R.P. William Cooper, nobody know what happened. And nobody even asked him, do you get the proof?
He got one leg, and they said he was shooting at the cops.
Hey, man.
Running though backwards, shooting the cops, but he got one leg from Vietnam. Hey, it's just the whole
ODB was Aboriginal, right? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
He died off a pain pill, you know, hurt his knee one night. Come on, forget about it.
And all of a sudden, he just collapsed.
And they do it to all our niggas. And I'm ready for them to slip me the Mickey too. You know what I mean? It's really like, to me, it's worth it.
You know what I'm saying? Take the red pill or the blue pill. You know what I'm saying?
Tape coming out called Sacrifice.
Yeah.
And then I'm not worried about it, you know, because in death I feel like I'll live more than I've ever lived while I was alive on earth. You feel me? So if they want to shut me up, all it's gonna do is make my voice loud. People who never really took time to listen to my music really gonna pay attention.
And that's another thing too, is your music, your catalog. I mean, just tell these people how many albums you came out with in one summer. In the summer of 2017, mind you.
Yeah.
Listeners, please go ahead and explain how many. Please.
Yeah, we dropped 3 tapes. We dropped 3 tapes this summer. I was
Man,
trying to squeeze
modest.
2 more in. Yeah, I was trying to squeeze 2 more and actually have 3 projects finished. I was trying to squeeze them in before August, but you know, technical difficulties. But everything, the projects are done. They've been done.
Man, it's really like it's really we was done like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
you know, like, that's
Black Album
amazing.
get out and that's 4, and then we got the Banging for Bread and the, you know, DJ Hardnox, Tears, Blood, Shit, Tattoo, Story of My Life, man. Y'all check that out, man.
That's
you
a blessing.
Until Wild Mecca came out, that's available everywhere, Xbox, anywhere you name it, Amazon. Same thing for Prophecy, and then Hussein. You know, Black Album coming out, you know, mixed by DJ Hardnox, you know what I mean, and then Banging for Bread, man, with my brother Young Los, hosted by Ryder J. Cloud. That's a real special CD to me because all the true MGM fans and Money Gang Mob fans, Johnny Cash and Thea's fans for that matter, know, you know, Ryder J. Clyde, Johnny Cash had the Bang for Bread.
Yes.
So to have Clyde hosting, you know, and to be able to rock with Los on this tape, man, was a big deal to me, man. It's like I don't know, it's like going to the Bulls and getting number 23.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, oh man, the coach gave me 23. You feel me? Like,
and when you said that, I'm like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I seen the Banging for Bread Volume 2, and I was just thinking in my head, I was like, oh please. I said, when he asked me, he said, so Hardnox gonna get. I said, man, what a blessing. Because that's the thing, you know, the listeners got to see. Just to be a part of these things, it's amazing because there's not only history, but there's future.
Right.
There's a future in what we're doing, and that was my next question. Is you talked about Ryder J. Clyde. Okay,
Right.
Ryder J. Clyde is somewhat popular. You talked about Neff the Pharaoh. Neff the Pharaoh is somewhat popular, but we talking about Khali Hustle. And to me, you know, no disrespect to nobody, but Khali Hustle is that's like, I told you before, and I don't give a shit what any of these motherfucking listeners say to me. Y'all could kiss my motherfucking Mexican ass. This is what I'm saying, man. I'm saying that this. Yes, I said Tupac. Yes, I said Tupac. And you know what? I was alive for all that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, it is what it is. The passion, the art, everything, all of the above, the charisma. Just when you meet the man, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. From this interview, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. So my question to you is, how do you make that leap from where you're at now, all the talent in the world, all the respect in the world, but make it past as a regional artist to a national artist to an international artist? What is the step? What is the steps that you believe that you need to take? Because a lot of times people don't hear that from the people that have the talent, have the respect, have all of the above.
Right.
Usually the people got the most to say that have the least the shit that they've done.
Right.
So from you, what is that? What how do you see yourself elevating?
Man, I actually read something a while ago that stuck with me, man. It said, knowledge and experience is gained in travel. So, catch them birds, catch them trains, experience something outside of your own region. Experience, because these people are not biased to you. These people are not the people who know you. These people are not the people that's going to say, downplay the fact that they know you. When I meet people and I see people who know my celebrity friends, they love to call them by their first names in order to get you to know that they know them, but they don't realize that they basically cheapening their brand by basically calling them local. So when they say, oh man, Khali Hustle, who whooping, the motherfucker turn around and be like, I know Michael. They trying to cheapen your brand by calling you local. Mm-hmm. You got people out the state, you got people up the coast, you got people who don't know a thing about you that want to say, I know Khali Hustle. I know somebody who's doing this shit. I know somebody, he really moving. Whereas the people back home sometimes, you know, I love the Bay, but the Bay, you know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know how it be, man, you know, and I just feel as though, like, you gotta take a chance to advance, man. Like, you gotta chase your dreams, man, and it's not gonna happen at home. It ain't no money in the house. You have to leave California. You have to leave your comfort zone. You have to get the fuck on. You gotta go to places, Detroit, Chicago, Miami, wherever. You know what I mean? Because there's people out there that's willing to help you, and 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be from where you're from.
That's exactly what I was getting at. That's exactly what I was getting at, because, you know, it's the whole thing is, I'm sure you experienced it. It's almost a double-edged sword. You're so talented, but it's like you look around and it's like, well, okay, but where's the support? Y'all know what it is.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I hear it all the time. I mean, if you go look at my videos right now, I don't have the most views. I don't have the most, you know, but the people who do follow me, they love me. Mm-hmm. Like the Cali band is crazy. They be like, oh my God. If you go look at my views and then you go look at the comments, you go look at the likes, you go look at, I don't hardly have no thumbs down on none of my shit. You see people make comments like, why the views? What the fuck? And I got the same question. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna come with my own conclusion. It's not gonna happen here, but I'll tell you one thing. Anytime I catch a plane to Atlanta, as soon as I take a picture in the airport, I got 100 likes from back home. You see what I'm saying? I could be in the studio with one of the biggest artists in the day and only get 50 likes. I go to motherfucking New York City and they got 200 likes. I can do this. So there's your answer right there. Motherfuckers don't want to see you win from here. They want you to get stamped and confirmed by somebody outside.
Yes,
they
yes.
They don't care if Fab says Khali is the best rapper in the Bay. But if Young Dro says Khali is the best rapper in the Bay,
now all of a sudden, oh my God.
You know what I mean? You know, not just to talk bad on my city, man. I love the Bay Area.
It's psychology. It's
but you gotta understand, nigga. I'm not no young buck. I ain't no spring chicken. I ain't just jump off the porch with this shit. I've been watching this shit happen not only to me, but to other people trying to make it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, my advice to anybody from the Bay that's trying to get out their region and go nationwide is to go nationwide, man. You don't have to be famous to do it. Do it now. Leave now. I don't give a fuck, man. You might book a one-way ticket to Atlanta and have one meet that's gonna turn into 3. It's gonna turn into 6. It's gonna turn into, because there's people pulling people up the ladder all over the nation. But nigga, right here, while we in the Bay and all this attention is on this, motherfucker going for self. Yeah, straight up.
You gotta make them trips, and that's one of our themes here on the show, on all of my radio shows. Is we have a saying. It's that in order to get somewhere, you have to go somewhere. You know,
Word.
And that's
that.
that's what we've been living by. That is.
Yeah.
In order to get somewhere, you have to go somewhere, because people's always gonna remember that hand to hand. You know what I mean? Who you are, you know, because it gives such more perspective on the music. Because, like you said, there's a million other people. What you gonna do to separate yourself? What you gonna do to make that next person say, okay, well, I wanna hear you, I wanna listen to you? Because you already got the talent, you already get the product, right? You already got the product.
We all know talent only 10%.
Talent only 10%. Exactly.
So it don't matter if I can rap my ass off. It don't matter if I'm the best rapper in the motherfucking world, man.
And 80.
It's all about grinding and who you know.
Exactly.
Period.
And that's the thing.
Talent comes last. If it didn't, half these niggas wouldn't be on the radio.
And that's why it's real Khali hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's Khali hustle. It's either, you know, it's our state, you hustle, you know what I mean? And that's one thing that people have to realize too, is it's like in Cali, man, it ain't the easiest place, you know what I'm saying, to survive. And that's the thing that impresses me most about you. But you ain't just survived. You have flourished. You have made something for yourself, for your people, and made a kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? So as the last part of the interview, I would just like to touch on that is what gave you that strength? I mean, these are things that can, without having to touch on specific, some of these things are things that could break people. I'm not talking about one thing. I'm talking about 2 things. I'm talking about a series of things, but you were able to come out.
The biggest thing that
I respect you for that. I just want to tell you over this over the air.
I appreciate the acknowledgement, because it's been hell. You feel me? But the number one thing I feel like has helped me, you know, throughout this situation has been acceptance. Accepting. Once I was able to accept the fact that not only the situations and problematic things that I'm dealing with in my life here, whether it be, you know, somebody trying to kill me over here, or a situation with my family member, you know what I mean, or people going to jail, or, you know, other things happening, deaths, everything what happens. What I have to realize and come to understand and accept is that a month from now, there will be another bump in the road. And 2 months from now, there'll be another bump in the road. And a year from now, there'll be another motherfucking bump in the road. So I can't waste time focusing on this one. I can't waste time focusing on the one from 3 years ago. I can't waste time doing any of that. I have to get ready and reboot and set myself up for the next war that's about to take place. Because a lot of people walk out the house expecting lollipops and unicorns, and that's why they disappointed. When I step out the house, I expect war. Not a war physically, but a spiritual war, a mental war, an emotional war. Because this shit will break you and it will tear you down. But when you come to accept and expect these things, you boot it up. You ready for whatever the fuck they getting ready to throw at me today. It don't matter if it's a flat tire. It don't matter if it's one of your friends. It don't matter if somebody sneak dissing you. It don't matter. It's gonna keep continuing to happen. So once you have that, you suit up. You become not a civilian but a soldier. Now once you're a soldier, you approach these situations like challenges. Now, you gotta go look in the mirror. What kind of nigga is you? You gonna lay down and go cry in the corner? Or you gonna stand up, stick your chest out and fight? You gonna fight for this shit? Come on, nigga. You feel me? What you crying for? We ain't got time for crying. It's too late to cry. Nigga, we gotta think about the next one. And when we get over that one, it's the next one. You feel me? So, you know, perseverance and everything come in acceptance to me. Because I accept the fact that this shit won't stop. One day, somebody in my family's gonna die. One day, you know, my car is gonna break down. One day, studio session won't work. One day, something. But you know it's always gonna be something. So just boot up, soldier up, man. Recognize you're not a civilian, especially if you want to do this music shit. It's a contact sport, nigga. Get tough. You know what I mean? It's a long one. You know what I mean?
It's a marathon.
Not a sprint, brother.
A series of sacrifices.
Word life, right?
And that's the reason why I'd like for everybody to know what's your Instagram, what's your Twitter, because it's very important. Once they hear this, that's the first thing they're going to do is try to listen to your music. So let us know where we can follow you. Let us know where we can listen to your music. And before we go, I would real quick like to touch on these 3 newest projects that you have, because we did touch on the 3 that came out. I would like to touch on the 3. So first, let us know where we can follow you, please, and listen to your music.
All right. Well, if you're on Facebook, if you're a family person, I got some family-friendly postings on Khali Kroon, KHALI KROON. That's Facebook. If you want to go to Twitter, you know what I mean, it's Khali, KHALI No, there is no U. HSTLE MGM. Don't ask me why. IG, I'm Khali Hustle. That's probably the one I'm most active on. If you want any features, any feedback, anything that you need from me, man, you know, like I said, I'm a real individual. It's I am KHALIHUSTLE at Instagram, man. Holla at me, I holla back.
That's what it is. And I know you got stuff on Spotify,
Spotify,
iTunes,
Amazon,
Apple Music,
Xbox,
Google,
man, you
man,
know, whatever, you name it, man.
You just type in what? KHALIHUSTLE, Khali Hustle.
For KHALIHUSTLE.
And that's what we do here. That's what we do here. But look, before we go, I gotta touch on, you done released 3 albums, right? Okay. So now that's like in 3 months. You done did that. So you finished the album. It's called The Black Apple, right? Black Apple is amazing, by the way. I mean, I have to tell y'all, if just please, once you get done listening to this, go to Khali Hustle. Listen to it. Just preview. Do the 30-second preview, and I give you the DJ Hardnox promise. You're gonna buy all of that shit. You're gonna stream all of it. But what I'm saying is this: listen to them in order. Listen to each of them, and then this Black Apple. What's the release date?
The release date on Black Apple is probably the end of September. I can't give you an exact date right now. Sure.
But it's soon, and that's what I want to get. That's what I want to get to is that it's soon, and it's a beautiful, as you put to me, transition into some other different type of music that you're getting into.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of help, man. DJ Hardnox, man. If y'all want y'all shit mixed, man, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is live, man. I ain't never had to take mix like this, man. I thank you, brother.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
I mean, this is the first of many.
Thank you.
I mean, I feel enlightened to a whole new way of doing music now. This shit is dope. This is like nothing I've ever done before, man. Black Apple is coming soon, end of September. I promise you.
Yeah, Black Apple. Keep an eye out for that. The project after that. You know, Bang for Bread, Volume 2. Yeah. You know what I mean? Another amazing. It's and this is about taking a legacy and continuing it. And that's what people don't realize. Please do.
Sacrifice is dropping January. That's my first album since 2005. I haven't dropped since 2005. Story Behind the Stars. You guys can look that up. It's on MTV. Everywhere you could even possibly think to look, it's there. You know, it was on Cameo for a while. I think I was about 18 years old. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be my second album, my follow-up album, man. So you know, I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to be able to put it together, man, and work with some dope producers, Hardnox, definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and you know, I'm man, that right there. That's about to be the beginning of a new beginning.
Y'all heard it first. You know what it is? The Richness Podcast on the Sick.
Yeah.
Big up everybody. Northern Cali, Southern Cali, East Coast, West Coast, North Coast, South. Y'all know what it is. Scratch was good. Lou was good. Playboy was good. Cali, we truly appreciate you, family. And I look forward to all the work we're going to do.
Blessings, my brother.
Alright, y'all, you heard it first, DJ Hardnox. We about to get up in the
R.P.
mix.
Johnny Cash, man. We did that shit for dollar, man. Sickness, we out.
Siccness.net.
Yeah. That's why I say don't give me that Hennessy. That's why I say don't leave me alone. I'm gonna get lost in the dark if I start thinking.
Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone in the dark. I might get lost in the doom, yeah. I might get lost in the dark. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't leave me alone with my thoughts. I might get lost in this cold world. I might get lost in the dark. Woo! Don't leave me alone with my thoughts. I might get lost in the dark. Nowadays I'm so confused. I'm paying my dues. I hope it don't cost me my heart. Can't believe what they say on the news. The Christians and Jews, the whole world is falling apart. Niggas be claiming they down. If they ain't my round, I should've known that from the start. I play games of chess with the angel of death. I feel like a slave with these chains on my neck. It's much too much slack on the road. The pistols, the dope, we're literally hanging ourselves. I feel the flame on my flesh. I feel the flame on my flesh. Ain't got no A's on my test. Heaven, I pray that I'm blessed. Heaven, I pray that I'm blessed. The thing is all the animosity the money bring. And another thing, how is niggas claiming that they from the team, but ain't doing nothing for the team. I'm learning everything ain't what it's saying. You ain't selling nothing but a dream. I'm from the bottom, what the fuck you mean? Swear you suckers be too much for me. Leave me alone, but leave me alone. These niggas be fake, they calling my phone. They grabbing they phone, they busting my dome. They busting my dome, but ain't no one home. But I bust your dome like a cantaloupe. I'm in my zone like an animal. I eat you rappers like cannibal. I eat my own like a cannibal. Nigga, don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone with my thoughts. I might get lost in this cold world. I might get lost in the dark. Lost in the dark. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Alone with my thoughts. I might get lost in this cold world. I might get lost in the dark. I'm down to pay what I owe, long as it don't cost me my soul. I'm down to pay what I owe, long as it don't cost me my soul. Don't leave me alone with my thoughts. I might get lost in the dark, Lord. Don't leave me alone in this cold world. I'm lost in the dark.
You don't know.
Yeah. Check. You don't know what love is, or what a fucking bud is. Just had a newborn and you don't even love kids. Try and rub this, and my love don't love you, so I'ma hug the fifth. Love Luke, Bud, and Chris, shoot 2 slugs and hit. Somebody crime, do they time and just sit. I ain't telling them shit, they like me raw and uncut, plus behind the scenes. I'm in love with Mary Jane and them 9s with beams. So you can 1, 4, 3 me on the hip, come see me on the strip. But love is when you leave me with a brick and come meet me with the shit. And knock the ball and stop her trying to eat on your neck. And you squeezing his ribs, I can label that love, but don't prove to me. Cause Cash the same cat that he used to be.
But after we meet, I make them hate me like they period. Come around once a month, a few days, and then split. I'm anti-relationship, cause love is dangerous. And pussy I have you with, that's why I stay getting brains and use an alias name. When I'm clucking the dang hoes is lame, that's why every chick I fuck giving cash is like dick in them. Like a versatile for a fast bucks. And all y'all sluts running around giving answers. Don't care if you got a man, girl. So I ain't gonna even ask you if her chips tight. You throw the dick right, you gon' flip nice. All on the bitch, flip ice and cool with. What love got to do with shit? I'm in it for the pay and breaking hoes in the bay. It's my speciality, so say the drama in the hassle. Cause you're fucking everybody if you slide through the castle. What the fuck is love?
It hurt when it leave you, it's life. I know it's shice to see you through the night, but it's life.
Vibes, vibes, money and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, music and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, Vibes, money and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, music and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. You can boss up or boss down, from New York to North Cal. You can walk or whip the Porsche round. The work just touched till 40 to send the calls round. Told all roll and ready to free fall now. We on your gang, we just say string gang. Always high, forever fly, that's how we maintain. And the music is so melodic, exquisite lifestyle, nigga, even the dog exotic. No longer selling dope, but believe me, I thought about it. Before I do my dirt, try to talk to the Lord about it. Was never a rat, never went to the court about it. Think about your throat and wrapping the sword around. And I ain't talk about a burger, but order a quarter pounder. Laying on the sand with all of the water around it. Let's parade in every state and set up a tour around it. Vibes, vibes, money and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, music and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, money and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, music and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives.
Life's a trip, light the piss. Been flagged by every bank, I guess I'm a risk. I used to get it by the bail, shout out Mexico. I feel just like 40, I went federal. And fuck fan, jealousy to get your life tooken. Limoncello in my lungs, got my eyes crooked. Sunset Boulevard, we at the Sky Bar. I'm at the Mondrian, you know what floor I'm on. White girls doing coke off a glass plate. I pull a stack of blue hundreds out of flat rate. A bunch of glass tips in my ashtray. We halfway, I'm on a mission till it lands safe. Got it locked on both sides, vibes. Yeah, that get high shit for your ride. Tell them get they dough up. This money bundle don't even fold up.
Vibes, vibes, money and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, music and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, money and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives. Vibes, vibes, music and weed, welcome to real niggas' lives.
And I just wanna kick it with some bitches sipping mudslides. Race home but never make it back before the sunrise. I'm so high, man, I can't even stand it. I roll a blunt and watch Animal Planet. Talk conspiracy theories, the shit loud, shorty can't even hear me. I watch her bloodshot eyes get teary. She keep calling me different, the difference is I'm just free to be me. Let's have a drink and play this EPMD. If you believe in your dreams, that's what you should be believing in me. Cause I'm the greatest, I could be 23, the real MVP. I tell her meet me in Atlanta, I'ma fly south. If a man slipping on his pimpin', let me find out. I slip in them DMs and then I fly out. Cop a couple bottles and we slide out. Me and you could go somewhere where we could hide out. I do no tricking with these bitches, we just vibe out. I'm more than just a person, I'm a vibe. I used to be the nigga, I'm a vibe now. I'm more than just a person, I'm a vibe. I used to be the nigga, I'm a vibe now.
So I'm reaching to get it on. Talk that talk before you walk, you gotta crawl. A lifetime for me to live my dream. I'm trying to slow down and make it through the drama I see. Oh yeah, I'm at the church for confession again. My days are getting cold, think I'm trapped in the wind. I wanna turn it back, but the clock is rolling. Trying to make it better with the loot we holding. For sure, man, that's how I'm living it out. It's a journey to the top and I'ma ride, no doubt. So I sit back as the angels float by. Continue with my blessings from the Lord. I know why that thugs, man, get a special kind of love, the kind that's sent from the heaven up above. For real, I'm on my knees and I'm praying. This angel on my shoulder and she got me saying. My son in my life, that's the best that happened. I stay low key, live my days as a loner. Preach your man say the blessing around the corner. I raise up, keep my head above water. My nickels to dimes and my dimes to quarters. A constant struggle, but my hustle to bubble, but my ends to meet, but my cash to double. Now that's more trouble, cause I'm looking to sin instead of asking for forgiveness, but I do it again. Let them know that the angel always watching your back, even when you're turning blocks, trying to flip you a pack. Here we go, I know I'm wrong, but I do what I can. Sometimes you gotta stand up and just be a man. For real, I'm on my knees to the Lord, I'm praying. It's an angel on my shoulder and she got me singing.
No information. I'm not giving you the information. Try to tell you when I talk to them people. No information. I'm not giving you the information. I'll take it to the grave, I won't do no telling. Saying nothing, ignore every question. Look, for you I have no information. No info. Never seen him, don't know what his name is. These other niggas would've been told, folding under pressure and they couldn't keep their mouth closed. Look, you should give it up. I gotta go, so get me out these cuffs. Cause I'm not giving you the info. And no, I don't talk to the po-po. Look, quickest way to get dealt with. This is nothing new, nigga. I have been known this. It's a bad thing to be the one with the loose lips. Yeah. That's gon' get you word. They gon' say whatever just to get me on that paperwork. I'll take it to the grave. I can't do no telling. Saying nothing, ignore every question. And you know talking never tolerated. For you I have no information. I'll take it to the grave. I can't do no telling. Saying nothing, ignore every question. And you know talking never tolerated. For you I have no information.
I never snitch, I can never give information. I'ma stay solid if I'm ever interrogated. Live by the code, and I'ma die by it. And working with the people, you gon' die by it. Free Boaty, free Surge, free gunning. And free head, free pint, then my brothers. Yeah, we all came from the gutter. And I never turn my back on my brothers. And free punch, free 3 and free dro. You know me, all rats get smoked. And you know all my niggas gon' go. Fuck a snitch, that cut a nigga throat. Police line on rails, niggas. 2, 3, everybody hate rails, niggas. Can't even keep it real with yourself. You know the real, in the end, niggas tell.
I'll take it to the grave, I can't do no telling. Saying nothing, ignore every question. And you know talking never tolerated. For you I have no information. I'll take it to the grave, I can't do no telling. Saying nothing, ignore every question. And you know talking never tolerated. For you I have no information.
Right now I'm higher than I ever been. Sometimes my freestyle's better than my pen. The way the game flow through me, how I came so stewy, how my chain blow ooey. You got your main hoe choosy. Susie is a name, she just wanna hit the doobie. Or just sit next to Doobie. We was with the whole crew, but he was right next to me. Doing tennis like Mac and C and Mac and roll. But now we're racking, so the backwards go back and forth. Man, this show ain't really handling. It's slow motion like Sprite and Log Cabin. What is it, sipping off the scissor? My little nigga blow, cause the fizzle won't wizard. That kind of shit'll make the night go berserk. Somebody get their face cold, face on the shizzer. Man, what is it? What you looking so down for? What you sporting your thizzle crown for? Your bitch wanted to clown, bro. The boy snatching pounds, you sent out of town, yo. You niggas slap on some early. Pop 2 of these and call me early. And that there's the remedy. Light up a backwood, privilege man to say.
Talk to me and I speak back at you, bro. And pop the same shit on a higher natural. Patch your soul up and take a look into my inner self. You may not feel it on my waist, but yeah, it's in my belt. I feel like tipping the bottle until my nerves calm. Run with the raw click, sip, get my swerve on. Dollar signs calling me, Nick, I see it clear now. Bitches stand up and salute, choose your lose, pal. BBS strike the light and get my glisten on. Look at my wrists, homies, forget what you're sitting on. Deep in the streets like it's real in the field. You're scared if you ain't shooting, if you kill, you kill. But in my case, put a couple dollars in my face. I click, boom, clean it up and skip the room and stay high than a motherfucker. Keep it lit, I don't ride by the mother suckers. I deeply get bitches tripping with they male friends, trying to knock cash down, cause off and I'm still throwing cash around. I feel like tipping the bottle until my nerves come. Run with the roll clip. Scared of this shit. Kill.
Touchdown on the sail. Touchdown on the drill. Oh, my mama, I never squeal. They love it when you fake it, hate it when you hella real. But she gon' fall in love when she see me. I could be your judge, just call me up when you need me. Pop son and tell me how I make you feel. Sip son and tell me how I make you feel. I got the juice, we reboot when I'm charged up. Jump in the coupe, then I scoot and throw my R's up. And little baby blow dick like a cartridge. With them niggas, little bitch, I know you saw us. In the trap, sit the pack from the lane. Pop a perk, leave me alone, don't get me mad. I'm on down and she on uppers, go relax. Took his man and I ain't tryna give her back. Baby snort coke, nose keep on draining. I'm on her best friend, but this bitch keep playing. And cock blocking bitches always ruin the plans. I only fuck with her cause she bout her bands, nigga. Touchdown on the sail. Touchdown on the drill. Oh, my mama, I never squeal. They love it when you fake it, hate it when you hella real. But she gon' fall in love when she see me. I could be your judge, just call me up when you need me. Pop son and tell me how I make you feel. Sip son and tell me how I make you feel. For the moment, put you on it, girl, you want it. I'm finna throw this narco back and have me loaded. I told my plug I'm on the way, he said he sold it. Now I'm going bad like why the fuck you didn't hold it? I'm tryna lean like a teeter, and if Mia don't answer, then I'm picking up Bria. Parked the beans, jumped in my side, whole kid still mobbing, even though this bitch needs some power steering. Baby got a nigga phone, keep on ringing. Pill in the bottle when she kept on drinking. My niggas up gangin', we gon' keep on ranking. I just get chips, no home training. Ooh. Touchdown on the sail. Touchdown on the drill. My mama, I never squeal. They love it when you fake it, hate it when you hella real. Be your judge, just call me up when you need me. Pop son and tell me how I make you feel. Sip son and tell me how I make you feel.
Two white ones with the V in the middle. I'm with two white bitches with me in the middle. And they both on powder. I'm just on these. Kathy and Ashley fucking up their knees. More champagne, I don't want juice with it. And I don't want the bitch no more, you hit it. My hotel room so far from the ground. I'm so high up, I think I'm never coming down. Leaning on the wall, spending money like I boss. Two phones on, but bitch, I don't call. Nigga, where you at? Somewhere with a bitch. Trying to get money, I break money clips. High like Elvis, high like Michael. Paranoid, sleep with a pistol and a rifle. And I don't even smoke, nah, I don't even smoke. But these bitches on dope.
Give a fuck, disrupt your whole function. Diamond through decades, my nigga, it's really nothing. Living so blessed, these bitches, they really love me. They wanna rub me, touch me, but they don't see. Yeah, nigga, bustin' concrete like a heavy. My auntie say, boy, get this money. Mine like, yeah, but my moves like 6 speed. Back to the bag, I'm a goddamn savage. City baby boy, I do it for the jack. Jack did it for the map, so I put it on black. Niggas fake, niggas fraud, man, I shake niggas off. It's applause when I talk, gotta break bitches off. Gotta get my name right, slight me, not likely. Steph King, man, shit get frightening. 30 rounds, man, shit like lightning. In the town with your bitch, I'm piping.
I'm the best who ever did it, and I swear these women loving how I'm living. Ain't nobody else like me, yeah. Ain't nobody do it like me, yeah. Cause I'm the best that ever did it, and these women love a nigga who's persistent.
Yeah, so it did this motherfucker,
else like me,
man. Let me talk to you, girl.
Ain't nobody do it like me.
Yeah, see, I'm the best that ever did it. Whisper in my ear, cause baby girl, I need to hear it. I know that nigga hurt you, but it's time for me to heal it. Got you rocking down the Karen, put your Vinci where you sitting. Told you Slim, New Orleans, girl, I'm never tricking. Cause what these niggas talking about, they lacking all specific. Got these record labels buzzing, keep spitting all these gimmicks, but see, baby girl, I know you the one. Baby girl, we could just go lay in the sun. Maybe get a mojito and go and have some fun. Take a vacation Jamaica, baby girl, cause I'm the son of the God. I'm the motherfucking prince.
I'm the best who who ever did it. And I swear these women loving how I'm living. Ain't nobody else like me, yeah. Ain't nobody do it like me, yeah. Cause I'm the best who ever did it. And these women love a nigga who's persistent. Ain't nobody else like me, yeah. Ain't nobody do it like me, yeah.
Thinking of you, I'm thinking of you. All I can do is just think about you.
You're in the mix with the Bay Area's own DJ Hardnox.
I think about his weight, you want me all the time. All I want is cake, even though I think you fly. I got a lot on my plate, locked in them jail gates. All I did was pace back and forth. Crime thing raced through my thoughts, light shined on me. Was a slave to the dark first, a slave to my heart burns. A lie made it easy, never had a hard day's work. Just another phase, yeah, never took the same steps that I took. Just another soul in a hole, sweetheart, ain't nobody wept. If you ever see me high as fuck, head in my hands, damn I feel bad, just know I am. First thing on my mind when I open my eyes, I can't make up for the lost time. I hope you realize I do it all for you to have a bright future.
Siccness.net.